welcome to class. So today I thought we'd do really simple, just nice, easy yin practice. I've just finished my practice and I need a little bit of stretching out, so I thought I would show you some of the stuff that I do to kind of take a little bit of a stretch, even though I've just done yoga, yeah. So you're gonna need a bolster. And the first thing that we are gonna do is I want you to come onto all fours. Bring your bolster back, separate your knees nice and wide, big toes to touch. Walk the arms forward onto the bolster, and slowly you can start to ease and edge the bolster away and just allow the heart to melt down towards the floor. Forehead is going to most probably rest on the mat. If it doesn't, then just place a pillow or something underneath the forehead or a block. If you're a little bit stiffer or tighter around the shoulders. Another thing you can do is take the arms a little wider as well. So don't be frightened to do that. Just bring the arms as wide as feels comfortable for you. I need mine quite narrow. And then just close your eyes. Just let the weight pull back ever so slightly towards the hips and settle yourself down. And just take a few big breaths in. And exhale the breath out the mouth. Sigh it out if you need to. And again, big breath. Imagine the breath is moving across the whole back of the spine. Oh. And let's do one more. Okay, from here, press into the forearms. Start to just lift the head up, roll the bolster back with you, and then take the bolster long. All right, so we got the bolster lengthways. Come forward onto your hands, curl your toes under, and I just want you to come into a squat position. If the squat for you is quite challenging, especially just at the back of the ankles, yeah, so just around the Achilles, and you can't get the heels down, place something underneath them, or sit on your bolster. All right, so choice is yours. I'm actually just going to use my bolster for my arms, and then just allow yourself to settle into your squat. You can also lean against a wall as well, so that's another option. But just allow everything to drop down. You want to feel like you're pretty rooted here. Very ground in practice, very ground in pose. Let the eyes close and just settle in. We're going to be here just for a minute or two. Okay, from here, just start to lift the hips and start to straighten the legs off. Okay, turn the toes forward slightly. Take your bolster and place it just at the hip crease, and then allow yourself to hang over that bolster. Let your head fall, close your eyes. Okay, so again, just bring the hands back down, bend the knees, take the bolster down and place it to the right side of the mat, okay? We are going to just walk the hands forward and find a down dog for a moment. And then just let that left foot come to the outside of that right hand. Use the bolster to support the front right hip, and that's just going to help make sure that you don't go too far forward into that front hip flexor. Okay, so root the right hand down, roll to the knife edge of the left foot, and then left hand to inner thigh. Just press and turn the chest open. You can let the head rest just on the shoulder, or you even use the bolster. Keep it super easy for yourself. Sometimes I'm a bit lazy. I like to lie over the bolster. And I'm not really pressing away. I'm just kind of allowing the hip to open out, allowing myself to relax. And you want to do the same. So it's a little bit yin style. So try to just find a position that allows you to relax enough that everything starts to soften and open up, but not so relaxed that you don't feel anything, okay? Because you want to be feeling something. There's going to be some sensation with yin. It's not restorative yoga, so they're quite different. And always remember as well that sometimes you need a little extra on one side more than you do the other. It doesn't have to be exactly 3 minutes on the left side, exactly 3 minutes on the right side. You'll kind of get a feel, the more you practice, of how long it is you need to stay or you can stay. It's going to be really variable from day to day as well. So just use time as kind of a rough guideline, but really kind of find yourself in your body and in your practice so that you're able to gauge it for yourself. You're not so reliant upon a clock or the exact time. You'll know when it's time to come out. So if you feel like you could stay longer, you can put me on pause at any stage. If you feel like it's just a bit too much, you can just, again, just fast forward me a little. Yeah, just do what is working for you. There's no exact method. All right, pretty cooked on this side now. So what I'm going to do is just, you're going to press into the hands and then just hug that left leg in, curl the right toes back. Let's just send it back into down dog. Give it a bit of a wiggle and a pedal. Sway your hips, kick your legs up. Again, organic movement. Do what works for you. And then drop to the knees. Take that bolster again over to the left side this time. Hands come back into that down dog. You can just send that right foot to the outside of the right hand and then let that left hip drop down onto the bolster. Roll to the knife edge of the right foot. And again, you can just start to turn and twist. And maybe if you are in the mood, you got enough height with the bolster, then just relax. Okay, and again, fully cooked. Hands come down, hug that right thigh back into the body, send the leg back. You can move the bolster away at this stage and then find yourself back into down dog. Give yourself a good wiggle, move about, shake your head out. Most importantly, breathe. And then drop down to the knees. Okay, and then you're going to take the bolster, you're going to take it back behind you, widthways. Okay, and then sitting down in between the heels, and then we're going to lie over the bolster. You can do it lengthways as well. Just make sure that there's a bit of space between your lower back and the bolster, and you could also lift it up a little bit with a couple of blocks. Right, I'm going to have mine lengthways today, so do what works for you. All right. And then gently start to ease back. And when I'm going this way, I'm thinking about space between my armpit and the bolster, my armpits and the bolster. And then arms, for me, are going to come up and over, but you might want to put some pillows there or definitely something underneath the head so it's not so intense. Just again, experiment, see what is working for you. And then close the eyes and again, just relax. Okay, from here, just start to ease the arms next to you. Use the backs of the triceps, lift the head. Slowly hook onto the heels, ease your way up. Wah. Ha 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 ha. Okay, sometimes pretty intense after that back bend. Stay there with the legs and then just take a little twist round to the right. And then ease through the center, a little twist round to the left. Keeping the pelvis rooted so that it's really working through the spine, not the pelvis. And then inhale through. Take the legs long. And let's just take the soles of the feet together for a moment and gently start to rock yourself side to side and edge yourself forward into a very simple butterfly. Okay, ease yourself back up. Take your bolster to the right side. Hips go slightly forward. You're going to lie onto your back. And then just take left leg over to join the right. You can use the bolster just to support the legs if you need it. Okay, press into the feet, lift the hips slightly so that you can roll a little bit more. And then arms wide, close your eyes. And then let's go back through the center. Okay, you can shift the hips back, take them back into that butterfly shape. Then right knee goes over to the left, press into the feet, shift a little bit more onto that left hip, and then twist in to the left. And really the arms are completely up to you. You just want to make sure that the right shoulder is on the mat or on the floor. If it's not, then you're definitely going to need some support underneath the knees or in between the thighs. And then head through the center, take the legs back, and give yourself a little hug, a little gentle rock on the spine. If you have time, take a full Shavasana for a few minutes. You can use the bolster just at the back of the knees for constructive rest. Oh, it's quite nice. It just helps to ease the lower back as well. So if you've got pressure in the lower part of the spine when the legs are straight, definitely take a bolster there. Close your eyes and just settle. Let's just close our eyes for a couple of minutes together. And then when you're ready, big inhalation, start to big reach and stretch. And then roll yourself over to the right side and take a couple of breaths here. And ease your way up to your seat. Just take a comfortable cross-legged position for you. Close the eyes for a moment. And then when you're ready, hands to prayer. Just letting the head bow down to the heart, letting the heart lift up towards the head. And take the time to thank your body and the time and the space that you have to do practice. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.